So everyone, welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the Minnesota Wild acquiring Ilya Bryz, the master of the universe, the humongous big 5-hole, in exchange for a fourth-round pick. This year with Edmonton, Bryz has a 301 goals against average and a 908 save percentage. Last year, his 2 years in Philly were kind of disastrous. I'm just looking up his stats now. He had 279 goals against average last year and a 900 save percentage. For a guy that was signed to a massive 7-year extension, and part of the reason Mike Carter and Jeff Richards, two franchise cornerstones who were signed long-term and drafted in the first round back in 2003, were shown the door was because Bryz, they needed to accommodate Bryzgalov's contract to, solve the ever-present issue of goaltending in Philadelphia. Well, didn't really work out, got amnestied, and this year with Edmonton, it's been, all right. He's had awful defense in front of him. He hasn't played much better, but fantasy Minnesota, they want a veteran that can push Darcy Kemper, and with Harding's health problems and Backstrom's inconsistent health himself. It's been like, all right, going out getting this guy for a fourth-round pick. You can do worse than Bryzgalov. You can do better, do a lot better, but you can also do worse. There's physical talent there. I just think he's such a head case, and it's funny. I texted Charlie Coyle and was like, if he asked you to dog set, I'd avoid it like the plague, because those Huskies he had look vicious. Anyone that saw 24/7 can vouch for that. But he's just, again, there's talent there. He put up numbers in Anaheim, and he helped take them on a little playoff run back in 2006, and then with Phoenix, kind of, I don't want to say turn the franchise around, but he led them to 2 playoff appearances after, they were kind of completely morbid for a while. And, one of those years was a Vezina candidate. Unfortunately, he turned that Vezina candidacy into 1 year being a top 3 finisher for the Vezina into a massive contract that he didn't warrant. But, I think he's going to back up Kemper. Kemper's going to be the guy down the stretch. But, maybe a fresh start in Minnesota will help the master of the universe find his game. He's kind of a quirky guy, but most goalies tend to be like that. So, again, I'm not going to lambast him. I happen to think he's a great source of entertainment. So, again, don't look too much into it. I think, again, Kemper's the guy. But, people falters. Having Bryzgalov there is, for people that like making cynical hockey jokes like me, it's a good source of doing just that. Where is he from in Russia? Tigliati. That's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Minnesota Wild acquiring Ilya Bryzgalov from the Edmonton Oilers. 2 more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.